Hello, welcome back to A Day Full of Budgets. Today I'm just going to go through the monthly interest and cashback that I've earned across the bank accounts for August, and this money goes into my emergency fund to help build that up. So I do put £10 a week into emergency funds, but all of these amounts top it up. So I won't talk you through, you can pause it and have a look if you want to. But I use Chase because you get 10 accounts, so like 10 current accounts, and then you get 10 savings accounts. I think the savings rate is at about 4%. It's a really great account. The app's really easy. You can change where you spend the money from so the current accounts, because they all have their own number, you can spend from any of the current accounts. So I use categories that I'm most likely to spend from, so like food and fuel, family fun, uniform, school, things like that. And then kind of the longer terms with the higher funds in generally go into the higher interest ones. And then because I'm more of a digital stuffer, I have kind of old regular saver accounts on a couple of our bank accounts which we use. Some of them don't pay monthly, they pay annually, and some of them do. And then I have a Monzo pot which is has got holiday money and drip feed money, and then we've sold our caravan to do our fire place. So that money is currently sat in there at the moment because that's being done soon. So in total, in interest, in August, we earned £42.17, which is up on July. But obviously we have had more funds in the accounts, and all the interest rates have gone up. But the other thing I love about Chase is they do 1% cashback on all spends, and that's either in the UK or abroad. Now obviously the higher the cashback, the more money you've spent. It was a spendy August, obviously with the children being off school and then all their back to school stuff. So we actually earned £18.89 in cashback in August. So the total for the month was actually £61.06, which is a fantastic amount of money for not really doing anything. So with that, I'm going to colour in my 1k emergency fund savings challenge. So this is just to keep me interested in saving up for this emergency fund. It's just 1 to 446 with a bonus of 319, and I colour it periodically, that's the word. So what I've done is I've checked to see what the balance is in the account, which is 486.94. So I'm nearly at that 500 mark, which is fantastic. So whilst I'm colouring this in, so I've already worked out there's a lot that needs to be coloured in. So I'm going to go from 346 to 329 and then do 216. You didn't need to sit and watch me work that out. But while I'm colouring in, I put a bit of a Q&A post out. So I'm just going to do a chatty kind of get to know me whilst I'm colouring in. Now I usually colour on the side, so I'm going to shuffle my chair over, that's my chair moving, so I can colour this in. So a bit about us. So we currently live in the east of England. I am approaching my 40s. I won't give away exactly how old I am. I've got 3 children. We've got 3 children, 16, 14 and 11. The older 2 are boys and my youngest is a girl. My husband and I have been together for 18 years, married for 15 years this year. What else? why did I start? So I've always budgeted, like forever. I've got spreadsheets that go back the last 15 years. But I've never done it intentionally. So I've always known where the money's gone, but we've never really been in control, not like I am now. And when I came across this method, I thought I'm going to give it a go. So I was away with my daughter abroad, and I decided to completely redo our household budget and go to weekly cash stuffing. And it's just completely changed our life. I started it in May, and yeah, it's just been, I don't know why I've not done it sooner. But I mean, ultimately, we just need to get a grip of debt. So we're constantly in and out of debt. So the credit card will take a hit, and then we'll pay it off, and then we'll use the credit card again, and then we'll have to pay it off. Whereas now I get to stay off the credit card and be more intentional with our money. Our ultimate goal is to be mortgage free, and for my husband to retire from his job, which is a very labour intensive job, and one that he won't be able to do into his 60s. So the idea is to pay off the mortgage and just be comfortable. We're not looking for financial abundance. We just want to be comfortable. We just want to be able to support the children as they get older and support ourselves. I was asked who some of my favourite budgeters were. Now, there are so many amazing budgeters out there. Everybody is just absolutely smashing it, and they are all absolutely brilliant. So the people who I started watching were Budgets and Dreams, Iris Budgets, JT Budgets, Budget with Kerry, Esther at My Money Matters. She was one of the early budgeters that I started watching. And then the other one is the Canny Tally, who I just love following her journey. She's doing amazing. If you haven't come across the Canny Tally, go and check her out. They're having a bit of a tough time at the moment, and she's actually really close to 1,000 subscribers. So it'd be amazing to see her reach that. So there's some of the budgeters that I've been following for a long time. There's lots of new ones that I've started following over the last couple of months. There's just so many. There's just so many, and I don't want to forget too many people. So I'm just going to leave there. So they're the early budgeters who inspired me to start this process. And then, doing this has enabled me to learn. I've always liked money. I've always been interested in finances, personal finances. I had contemplated doing a personal finance qualification, but with the children I just never got around to it. But I love learning about investments and pensions and savings accounts. I set up our own mortgages, and I've now got a trading 212 account. There's a link below if you want to have a look at that. You get a free share if you put in. You can take it all back out after a certain amount of time, I think. But obviously do your own research. don't just take my word for it. I'm not a financial advisor. So I've always followed people like Damien Talks Money, The Humble Penny. Mama Furfa was a big YouTuber. She's not on YouTube any longer, I don't think. But they've all taught me so much about money and being financially frugal and to become independent, I guess, as well. So there's loads of other people kind of online doing money shows and things. But I guess for me, I've never really found my thing. I was looking at all of the personal finance and budgeting and stuff, but nothing really clicked with me until I started this. And it's exactly what I want to be doing and exactly where I need to be. And that's why I started this channel, because I was really inspired by so many other people, and it's an environment that I feel really comfortable in, and I definitely feel as though I have I found my thing, which is great. And now I do help like friends and family with their budgets and things like that. So that's maybe something I want to pursue a bit further down the line. So anyway, that's a little bit of rambling from me. I have coloured in all of the boxes, which is the £485. I've earned £61 in interest for August. I don't think September will be as high. What's your interest looked like this month? Has it been high? Do you use banks for interest? I'd be really interested to know what you do. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please consider subscribing to my channel and leave me a comment. Thanks. Bye.